My nephew got suspended again. His teacher asked the class, "What is 6.0?" Someone said, "It's a whole number." She said, "Good job." Then she asked, "What is 6.9?" My nephew raised his hand and said, "It's a good time that got ruined by a period." An angry man enters the bar. The man begins shouting that all lawyers are assholes, exclaiming, "Give me a lawyer and I'll show you there's an asshole." This goes on until finally a man sitting at the bar comes over and confronts him. He states, "You know, I resent that." To which the angry man responds, "What? Are you a lawyer?" "No, I'm an asshole." Once upon a time, there lived a king of an ancient African tribe. In this tribe, everyone lived in huts made of dirt and grass. Everyone living in the tribe had huts that were only 1 story high, since no one had the means to build beyond that. The king, however, being a wealthy and loved ruler, had a hut that was a magnificent 2 stories high. Every year on his name day, the king would decide that he wanted a new throne and demand that all the best craftsmen make him a grand throne as a birthday present. He would then pick his favorite and, being greedy, would also keep his old throne and all the other runners-up and put them on his second floor. Well, eventually, after putting all the various seats up there, the time came when the second floor of his hut gave out and dozens of thrones came crashing down upon the king, killing him instantly. So what is the moral of this story? People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. A truck driver was transporting 100 penguins from Melbourne to Perth when he broke down in the middle of the desert. A mechanic takes a look and tells the truckie that the repair will take at least 2 days. He knows that the penguins won't survive in the heat for that long, so he flags down a passing truck and offers the driver $5,000 to take the penguins to the Perth Zoo for him. A few days later, the repairs are done, and the truckie finally pulls into Perth. He is shocked to see the truck driver walking down the street with all of the penguins walking behind him. He jumps out of his truck and yells, "Hey, mate, what are you doing? I paid you $5,000 to take these penguins to the zoo." The truckie replies, "I did take them to the zoo, but I had some money left over, so now I'm taking them to see a movie." I asked a blind date what she wanted to do for the evening. She made what seemed like a very forward and provocative suggestion. Not one to turn down a lady, I shrugged and tore off her clothes and mine, and we made passionate love that lasted less than 2 minutes. Afterwards, breathing heavily, she said, "That was unexpected and amazing, but can we still go see the movie?" And that's when I realized she had actually said, "How about Fast X?" A retired couple finally settled into their dream home. Quiet neighborhood, birds chirping, peace all around. That is, until the school year started. Every afternoon, like clockwork, 3 energetic schoolboys would march down the street, turning trash bins into drums like they were on a world tour. Bang, bang, bang every single day. After a few days of Bin Beats Volume 1, the couple came up with a plan. The next afternoon, the husband greeted the boys with a big smile. "You kids are hilarious. You remind me of my younger days. I'll tell you what, if you promise to keep drumming every day, I'll give each of you $1. The boys were thrilled. Getting paid to make noise? Score. A week later, the couple met them again. "Sorry, times are a bit tight," the wife said. "We can only do 50 cents a day now." The boys frowned but agreed to keep playing. A few days after that, the couple broke the news again. "Looks like we're down to 25 cents each." The ringleader looked offended. 25 cents? For all this talent? Nope, we're done. And just like that, the daily trash can concerts ended. Peace and quiet returned, and the couple never spent another penny. Every good morning, every conversation, every single word. The man just could not stop shouting. So one day, he and his wife decide to see a doctor about it. I don't know, Doc. I just can't seem to lower my voice no matter what I do. Is there anything you can do for me? The doctor says, I know exactly what your problem is. Your dick is too long. Really? I didn't know that was possible. What are my options? The doctor tells him the only real fix is to have penis reduction surgery. You've already got a good-sized dick. We just take a few inches off. Your problem will be solved and you'll still be well above average. The wife chimes in, Please do the surgery, honey. We just can't stand the constant shouting. The man agrees. The man wakes several hours later post-surgery. Hey! Oh my God, I can speak normally. Thank you so much, doctor. You fixed me. The doctor replies, No problem, sir. Just doing my job. I work at an unusual restaurant. The owner is a woman named Lily who liked to drink a lot. She had the restaurant's logo and the label from a bottle of vodka drawn on everything. Chairs, tables, light fixtures, bathroom sinks, etc. They were everywhere. Worse yet, it was done with a number 2 pencil. The weird owner would also keep all the larger serving spoons on the top shelf. It was high enough that some of us couldn't reach them. One day, Lily purchased 2 step stools specifically for reaching the ladles. As per the restaurant theme, they had to have hundreds of the small labels penciled all over them. The artist she hired was an elderly lady. She was very well educated but tired out easily. The elderly lady had finished the first one and needed to take a short break. The owner came storming into the kitchen very drunk and demanding why the first one was done but not the second. She tried to answer, but Lily was too wasted to listen. This really irked me, so I spoke up and said, You're literally lit, Lily. Let the literate letter lady litter little lead litter labels on the ladder little ladle ladder later. A woman asks her husband if he'd like some breakfast. Bacon and eggs, perhaps a slice of toast, maybe a nice sectioned grapefruit and a cup of fresh coffee? He declines, saying, It's this Viagra, he says. It's really taken the edge off my appetite. At lunchtime, she asks if he would like something. A bowl of homemade soup, maybe, with a cheese sandwich? Or how about a plate of snacks and a glass of milk? Again, he declines. No thanks, it's this Viagra, he says. It's really taken the edge off my appetite. At dinner time, she asks if he wants anything to eat, offering to go to the cafe and buy him a burger supper. Or would you rather I make you a pizza from scratch? Or how about a tasty stir-fry? That'll only take a couple of minutes. Once more he declined, saying, Again, thanks, but it's this Viagra. It's really taken the edge off my appetite. Well then, she says, would you mind getting off me? I'm f***ing starving. A man and his wife had been arguing all day. As evening approached, they decided it would be best if they didn't speak for a while. The evening passes, and as they are getting themselves ready for bed, the husband remembers that he has an early morning meeting. Not wanting to be the first to break their silence, he writes a note, asking his wife to wake him at 6 a.m., then leaves it on her makeup table where she is certain to see it. He goes to bed with a smile on his face, knowing that when she wakes him, she will speak first and lose the argument. He wakes in the morning and is angered to see that it is after 9. He stalks to his wife's makeup table to see if she had seen his note. Next to the note he had written was a note she wrote. It said, Wake up.